Hey, what's up, guys? Wicked here. We got more Tales of Symphonia here. Last time we exited that little base we were captured in with the help of Colette and gang. Now we're on our way to the Triet Ruins to take on the first major dungeon in the game, and for Colette for the journey of regeneration. So we're gonna go to Triet, but first, I've been talking a lot, and I mean a lot, about affection. And like I said, it's a hidden stat that Lloyd has, but you can't really tell how much affection he has towards other characters. Like, you can't see their numbers and stuff. So you might be wondering how you're supposed to know who has the highest affection. So if you're doing for a specific character, you want to know. So if you go to Triet, talk to this fortune teller here. And whoever you pick, she will tell you how good your affection is with that character. So with Kratos, let's see. He thinks very highly of you. That's really good. So that's how you kind of tell who has the highest affection. So someone like Rain, for example, doesn't think much of you at all. So that's pretty much telling you, hey, Kratos has a lot higher affection towards you than Rain does. So whatever character you're going for, come back to Triet also often, talk to her, and find out how high their affection is. It's not a guarantee they'll be in the top. Like, you might have multiple characters with the same stuff, but that's a pretty good indication on how your affection's going. So my affection with Kratos is doing really well. That's awesome. And in the last dungeon, we got the Beast Hide. And if we brought this guy a Beast Hide, he'll make us an item called the Soft Leather. Then when we use that soft leather with the Beast Hide to create this hard leather. And that's pretty much how customization works. You have the items, you can craft the items. It's pretty simple. No money needed, no nothing. Just have the materials and then craft whatever you need. But I want to craft one of these for Colette, but I don't have a chakram. See, I have a chakram on her, but I don't have it in order to use. You have to have the... I can't just use my chakram equipped to use it. It doesn't make sense. I don't know why I can't do that, but you can't. What I gotta do is go in here, buy a flying disc, waste my money, just so I can equip Colette with the flying disc, just so I can customize the dual ring that I want. And bam, now we have the dual ring, and we're all set to go. I could probably buy stuff for these guys if I really cared for. Like this, look at this. It's an 11 increase, that's pretty good. I guess I'll do it. That's already equipped. These are only 4, I'm not gonna waste my money for 4 defense. Same thing, 3 defense, not really worth it. These are only 1 defense a pop, I'm not gonna waste my money on that. I'm really not. So I'll just buy that thing for Genus and be on my way. And unlike other RPGs, you will actually get good equipment in the dungeon that you don't have to waste your money on. So if you can help it, try not wasting your money early on stuff you might not need. We want to go to the southwest. Over there, that's the Triet Ruins. That's where we're going towards. And this is the first major dungeon in the game, and this brought up a little bit of a thing I want to maybe do. I want to create a different save file here. And with every major dungeon, create a separate save file.
Ah, so hot. Man, I'm beat.
And I want, for you guys, I want to make a dungeon guide. Because this game has a lot of dungeons in the game that's really kind of tough to complete, the puzzles and stuff. So I was thinking, if you guys want, let me know. I'll create a separate save here. And then in a separate video, I'll make a dungeon guide to show you how to get through the dungeon easily and quickly with the puzzle and stuff.
See, you're already worn out.
So if that's something you guys want to see, let me know and I'll make it happen.
I'm sick of this desert. What's wrong, Noish?
Be on your guard. There are enemies about.
And we get into a scripted fight here right when we come to the Triet Ruins. These fire elements are kind of nasty. If you're not careful, you can actually get yourself killed. Because they have really strong magic. Other than that, they're easy.
All right.
This is going to be a nuisance.
What is?
Nothing. Anyway, it would be a good idea for you to learn techniques to protect yourself.
Are you talking about self-defense training?
Something like that. Techniques to raise your defense during battles. I'll show you how it's done. Once you grasp the theory, the rest should be easy.
And Lloyd learned Guardian, Colette got Damage Guard, Rain and Genus learned Force Field.
Okay. I don't really get it, but I already feel stronger. I can't wait to try it out.
I think you're just imagining things.
What happened to Noish?
You're right, he's gone. Oh man, he's run off again.
He's probably nervous about the monsters. I think it would be best not to count on Noish in places with monsters around.
Fair enough. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments if you want me to do a dungeon guide for this game, and I'll be happy to do that. But yeah, we learned something called Guardian. We learned he already had Guardian from himself. Genus got Force Field, Damage Guard, and Force Field. Basically, these are like techniques you can use to block attacks. And what's cool is you don't have to have them set on your stuff here. You can just hold square and press down to use the ability. It'll still use the TP and stuff, but that's like a nice quick way to get defense on your side easily. So hold square and press down to use Guardian, etc, if you need to. That's really good for blocking magic. Another thing I want to point out real quick while I'm in the menu here, you see Windblade is blue, Aqua Edge is blue. Basically, those are skills that Kratos, Genus, and other party members will learn in battle, just naturally. But sometimes you'll see a skill in blue, but you won't learn it.
Is this the seal?
And I'll explain in a minute.
It has my family's crest on it.
Fantastic! Look at this slab covering the entrance. It's clearly of a different composition than the surrounding stone. Oh, it's just as I thought. This is polycarbonate, developed during the ancient war to defend against magic. Oh, feel the smooth surface. It's wondrous.
Is she always like this?
Is she?
I've been trying so hard to hide it, too.
And Rain is an archaeological mania. I can't say that word, but
This depression,
you know what I mean.
it reads Oracle Stone.
She loves ruins.
Colette, place your hand here. That should reveal the entrance.
Really?
This stone is enchanted with magic designed to identify the chosen. There's no...
It opened. Wow. I guess I'm really the chosen after all.
I mean, you accepted the Crucius Crystal in the Martel Temple. I think there was no question on you being the
Yes,
chosen.
I think we all know that already.
Thank you, Genus.
Okay, now it's getting exciting. Let's hurry up and go inside.
You say that now, Lloyd.
I hope you'll be able to maintain that enthusiasm.
What Kratos said. Yeah, so Rain, she's something that we call a ruin maniac. And let's just put that on. TP and intelligence, pretty good. Anything else for you guys? Nope. Okay, cool. Alright guys, welcome to the Triet Ruins, the first dungeon in the game. It's not that hard of a puzzle, it's pretty self-explanatory. But the enemies in here, guys, the enemies in this place can be very nasty. They hit hard, they have a lot of HP, they're just very strong, especially these fire soldiers. These are probably the worst enemies in this place. So just be careful. Honestly, I normally don't come into this place until like level 9, but I don't have time to grind, so we're just gonna go in it to hope for the best. But you get good items and stuff, so I guess I can explain it now. It's not really important, but I guess I can explain it. In that last fight, we got something called a red quartz. In this game, you have all these different quartz: black, red, yellow, blue, blah, 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 blah. And pretty much you use a quartz in battle and you get that element on your weapon for a set period of time. It can be pretty helpful in fights that you know the weakness in the enemies. So keep that in mind. You can make use of them. I probably won't, but you can. Don't let up. I won't let up. Yeah, but if you ever get a fight with these freaking fire warriors, make sure you take rid of them first. They are nasty. They hit so hard. And that's why I like to have Rain outside a party healing us when we need it, so we don't die. And this dungeon is home to what we Tales of fans call the hit me ass boss, or the hard hitting boss, whatever you want to say. You play the game's pretty easy for the most part until you get to a certain fight that it just skyrockets in difficulty out of nowhere. And this boss in this dungeon is this game's version of it. Every Tales of game has that one boss that just kicks your ass out of nowhere. Oh, and you see Genus got Aqua Edge because you just randomly get it. You can't, it's RNG when you get the abilities and stuff. You just randomly get it. So you get lucky. Like I was saying, see, he should have got it by using Fireball. You just have to keep using abilities until he gets it. Okay. But yeah, skills like that, Windblade, Aqua Edge and stuff, they'll learn automatically by using the skills. It just out of nowhere you see they learn the skill. But some skills, that's the memory gem by the way, some skills I won't have any. But later on you'll see a blue skill and you wonder why you're not learning that skill by fighting in fights. Well, you have to use the prerequisite of the skill 50 times in order to actually learn it. This is where the puzzle is kind of confusing. You have to light these torches in such a way to get the chest, to get to the dungeon and stuff. But one thing the game does not tell you, and I did not know this for the longest time, if you're going through the dungeon and you mess up the puzzle, or you missed an item or something, what you can do is exit the dungeon, completely exit the dungeon to the world map. Once you get to the world map and you re-enter the dungeon, you can redo the puzzle. So if you miss something, fear not, you can get it. You just have to re-enter the dungeon. You probably noticed I hit the rocks off of this to get the item. That's all you had to do. A lemon gel. A lemon gel is an advanced form of the apple gel. This does 30%, lemon gel does 60%. And honestly, I don't use lemon gels that often because you don't get them until very late in game. So hold on to that unless you really need it.
Give them no quarter.
But it's a really good item for early on. Hey, can you heal me, Kratos, please? Kratos, heal me. I'm trying my best not to use items in battle. I'm trying my best not to die so we can get those titles. But like I said, if I die, I die. I don't really care that much, guys. Like, Colette's probably gonna die here. Because Kratos doesn't want to heal for some reason. There you go. Thank you, Kratos. Oh my god, Colette's gonna die. Okay, Colette died, so that... Yep, I'm not gonna be getting that don't die title. Whatever. I don't care too much.
Is everyone alright?
But using a life bottle in battle does not negate you of the other title I'm trying to get. You see how hard it is to maintain your characters, especially in this dungeon. This dungeon's hard. If you're a first-time player, I would recommend being level 9, guys, in this dungeon. At least level 9, maybe level 10. From here, we get a savory. A savory is an item that you use on your characters and you get stat buffs. See, max TP by 5%, so my TP will go up 5%. I will recommend not using those savories and stuff until the end game, where it's more important. But we got a new weapon for Lloyd, right there, the Mume. Bam. But savory, sages and stuff, when you get those, wait until the end game to get them. One, you'll have all the characters in the game, so you can use it on the character that needs it most. Or the HP and TP increases ones will have a better effect later on when you have more HP and TP. Because 5% of like 50 TP right now is nothing. But when you have like 400, it makes a bigger difference. And honestly, I'm gonna probably forget to use them anyways. Like every time I play the Tales of games, I always forget I have them until the very end. We did a bracelet and we get a life bottle. Cool. Bracelet, I believe, goes on you. 35, 31, and 30. I'm gonna put on Colette just because Rain is not on the party, so she doesn't benefit from it right now. We don't want to hit that torch, actually. We want to come over here before we hit that torch. Alright, come on, guys. Hopefully I get level 9 before the boss. That'd be very useful. And I would highly recommend either using items to get fully healed before the boss, or going to the inn and skipping fights, because, like I've been saying, this fight is very, very tough.
Always win.
Oh, I hate that saying.
If you're not prepared for it. But you got me, so you'll be prepared. This chest right here, guys, do not open it. This is something called a mimic. And the item in here is pretty good. It's a good item, but mimics can only be defeated by magic. And as you see, we don't have much magic. We don't do much damage with magic, so it's not that good right now. Kratos, I'm gonna change you to skills and magic, so that you're always using your skills and stuff. You're not trying to attack, because I need you to learn Windblade and stuff.
Don't let up.
Yeah, so we'll talk about skills a little bit more. Like I've been saying, you have to use skills 50 times to unlock other skills. Like for example, around like level 15 or 16, Lloyd will have the option to learn either Fierce Demon Fang or Double Demon Fang. But you have to use Demon Fang 50 times in order to unlock it. Like right here, press options, related abilities. You see those are all question marks. Basically, when you have S or T type, you get different skills. I believe S type Lloyd will get Fierce Demon Fang. T type Lloyd will get Double Demon Fang. But you have to learn Demon Fang 50 times before you can get that skill. And when you're trying to learn the level 2 skills, and let's say you have the 50 usage, and you're still not getting it, well guys, I'm gonna be honest, it's RNG. It's completely random on whether you get the skill or not unlocked in battle. Like you can use the skill 50 times, but friggin', let's say you use Demon Fang 50 times. Oh, I died. Cool. You use Demon Fang 50 times in battle, and then you have the chance to learn Fierce Demon Fang, but Lloyd's not learning it. What you gotta do is friggin' keep using Demon Fang in the fight until randomly Lloyd will learn it, which I really, really hate how random it is. But it's whatever, you gotta do it. Okay, I always forget whether we hit this one and not that one. I think it does. I don't think it really matters because I'm about to get all the items anyways. Oh my, see how hard these guys hit? This is ridiculous how hard these guys are. Colette's probably gonna die, yep. These guys are really tough, guys, like I said. Please level up a little bit before you come in here. It sucks I'm gonna miss out on these titles, but it's not the biggest deal. These guys are just so tough. Jesus Christ. Hey, I leveled up though, level 9. Rain, yeah, party members not in the party will get EXP at a little bit lower rate. But they'll still level up and stuff, and Rain learned Charge. Charge is an awful ability. She uses TP to gain TP for other characters. It's so useless. She uses more TP than she gets back. Alright, so guys, I'm gonna be honest. I messed up. I think. Wow. And we're talking about using a dungeon guide, and I can't even do the dungeon correctly. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you what I mean by you can just exit and come back and the dungeon will be reset. I messed up. So maybe I'm not fit for a dungeon guide. Oh well. Leave, come back, and the dungeon's gonna be reset. I don't care to do the whole dungeon again though, if I'm being honest. So I'm just gonna come over here. Hopefully I can just speed it, because I already have the items I want. I guess I'll fight you again. I need the experience.
Here comes more of them.
No, I want to fight this guy.
Don't overdo it.
Come on. I'm level 9. Yeah, see, Tiger Blade is blue. Randomly, Lloyd will learn it in battle. I just don't know when he's gonna learn it. He'll learn it randomly at some point, I'm sure. There you go. See, it's so random. I don't like how random it is, but whatever. Tiger Blade is another one of my favorite abilities.
Don't overdo it.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, we won, Lloyd. It was a little tough, but we won. I really hate messing up the dungeon. That's why I said this dungeon's not confusing. It's just you hit the wrong torch at the wrong time and you do everything all over again, and I hate it. Whatever. Try not to get in fights. I don't really want to fight. But I think I might have to level up a little bit. Looks of it. We'll try our best though. Okay, now we hit this one. Now we gotta go back to the other side and hit the other one. While we're doing this dungeon, guys, I'm gonna ask you how you guys are liking the game so far, if you're enjoying it, whatnot. I love the Tales of games. This is not one of my most favorite Tales of games, like I said at the beginning, but it's still pretty good. And the story, though, is one of my favorites, honestly. It's just the characters and the gameplay is not one of my favorites, but it's still a good game. But how are you guys liking it? You liking it so far? Hopefully I'm giving you guys some good tips. Hopefully you guys are learning something from me. I try my best. And we got the fight item here. Let's go. Circlet. We're gonna give that to either you or you. I'll give it to you. Alright. So I'm gonna use my memory gem to unlock this so I can save. And guys, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go back to Triet. I'm gonna save, heal, and come back fully healed. So I'll be back in 1 second, guys. Alright guys, I'm back and we went to Triet. I healed up. I got some items. I maxed out on apple gels. I bought a few orange gels and that's about it. I did actually fight the enemies again in the dungeon while I was just redoing the puzzle to get here. That's why I'm level 10 now, almost across the board. And I think we're ready to fight this little boss here. Off screen, while I was fighting the enemies, I forced Kratos to learn Windblade finally, and he also learned Stone Blast at level 10. And just to do that, I had him constantly use First Aid or constantly use Fireball just to get the RNG on my side to learn these two spells here. And to get fully healed after fighting the enemies, I just used First Aid with Rain and then just Orange Gel myself. Now for this fight, I'm gonna do Aqua Edge only on Genus because this guy is weak to water. And I think we're ready to go. I'm gonna use this party. You need Colette in the party when you do this boss fight. Kratos needs to be in for healing. Well, I guess you can use Rain, but Kratos is better right now, and Genus is just really good. Let's go. Cutscene, boss time. Let's get into it.
This place is also built with Magi technology. Absolutely fantastic.
Yep, every seal you go to, you have a boss fight like this. And these guys, wow, these guys are tough. You have these little kuchaling things that are like the cubs, and then you have a badass boss that does a lot of damage, very hard. These guys like to throw magic at you. Just very tough. You gotta take care of these little ads first. They're not too bad, but they have a lot of health, and I don't like it. This is the first boss in the game that really kicks everyone's ass. And I can see why, they're tough. And I didn't want to change my character. Oh, okay, whatever. Always go for the ads first. This guy's almost dead, so I'll go for him. He doesn't have too much health. I think he only has like 5,000 or something. Yeah, 5,000, not bad, but it's just very tough because he hits hard. He has these little spike attacks that he can do that does a lot of damage. But he also has a spell called Eruption, which is a very high level spell. Make sure you use Guardian so you don't die. I think he only casts it once though, so don't worry about it again. But once you get him in a corner, he's not bad. He's just, you gotta constantly damage him. He's almost dead though. Oh, I might die. Alright, Kratos, thank you, just in time. Woo! See, if I didn't level up like I did, he would have been a lot harder, but we were just fine. Keeping him in that corner and just pound on him with Aqua Edge, and you're doing just great. And after doing the seal, well, what's that thing that just showed up? Well, that's probably not important.
You, the chosen of regeneration, offer your prayers at the altar.
Yes, my lord. Oh, Goddess Martel, great protector and nurturer of the earth, grant me thy strength.
Colette, my dear daughter, you have done well.
Thank you, Father.
The Guardian of the Seal has fallen, and the first seal has been released. Ifrit will surely awaken soon. In the name of Crucius, I shall grant you the power of the angels.
Thank you, my lord.
The angel transformation will not be without pain. Yet, it is but for one night. Be strong.
I humbly
My
accept this
bad, my
trial.
bad.
The next seal lies far to the east, across the sea. Offer your prayers at that altar.
Yes, Lord Remiel.
I shall await you at the next seal, the chosen of regeneration. My
Colette has wings.
Uh-huh, and look, I can put them away too.
Oh, wow! That's so cool!
Here, look, look!
He said the next place is across the sea. That means we get to sail on a ship. Haha, I can't wait.
A ship? I wonder if there are any ships sailing with the way things are right now.
We should head to the coast to see what we can find.
Okay, you two, we get it already. That's enough.
Okay.
Colette has learned angel feathers. She's becoming an angel before her very eyes. That's so cool. And angel feathers is one of the best abilities she can get. It costs a lot of TP. It's a light elemental, but it's so damn good. You'll see her be using it often. She's about to get another skill, item thief. That's really good too, but not right now. So he doesn't really tell us where we're supposed to go next. But first, we gotta stop at Triette so we can, you know, heal up, get some items if we need it for the road. And then we have to find out where to go. And the game's not gonna tell you where to go outright, but we have to go to Palma Costa. That's our next big town we gotta go to. A lot of stuff's gonna be happening there. It's a very big event. But first, we have another cutscene.
Colette, are you okay?
I'm fine.
You don't look fine at all. Your face is completely white. It's all my fault. I got carried away and kept making her pull her wings in and out.
I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Now's not the time for that. Her lips are turning purple. We must get her to a doctor in the city immediately.
Wait. It's best not to move her.
Why?
Remember the angel's words. The angel transformation process requires her to overcome a trial. Rather than taking her to a doctor, it would be best to let her rest here.
I'm okay. I'll be fine after a little rest. I'm sorry to cause so much trouble.
Stop apologizing all the time, you dork. It's not as if you can help it. You were suddenly turned into an angel.
You're right, I'm sorry.
Well, anyway, let's set up camp before it gets dark.
Alright guys, so we have another affection moment here. The first person you talk to, and only the first person you talk to, you will gain affection with them. So, hi Kratos. And if you want to raise Kratos' affinity, you have to choose, I guess you're right, I believe. Yeah, well this one will give him plus, but this one will give him even more, so. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, you can talk to Genus, you can talk to Rain, but they won't give you affection,
Oh, yeah.
so we don't really care.
I know it's kind of late now, but here's your birthday present.
Oh no, it's broken.
I wonder when it broke. I'm sorry, I'll make you a new one.
Thanks. And I'm sorry that I keep causing trouble for you.
Don't worry about it. By the way, you haven't been eating at all. Are you still feeling sick?
No, I'm fine. I just don't seem to have much of an appetite.
You won't be able to keep up your strength if you don't eat.
I know, you're right.
Lloyd, don't push her.
Before we move on with the cutscene real quick, if you guys are interested and want to know, if you talk to Rain first, select the first option to gain affection. If you talk to Genus first, pick the second option to gain affection. And Colette, just talk to her first and you'll gain affection. Just in case you guys wanted to know how to gain affection.
Colette is delicate, unlike you.
Shut it. I'm sorry, Colette.
No, I'm okay.
And talk to her
I'm gonna
again.
go for a little walk.
Want me to come?
Thanks, but I'll be fine by myself.
Ha ha, you got rejected.
Hey, shut up, Genus.
Ugh. What's happening to me?
Hey, it looks like you're turning into an angel, Colette. Alright, guys. So we have to go. Well, we don't have to, but Triet is like technically the next destination because one, we'll get a cutscene. But two, we have to restock on supplies. Well, we don't have to, but the game does not tell you where exactly to go. But our next destination is across the desert, and to the left we'll find a dungeon called dang it, I can't talk, called the Ozza Trail. That's our next destination. So I am actually gonna meet you right here. Well, I guess I'll end it off right here, guys. Because right when we enter the town, we'll get a scene, and I'm not ready for that scene. So I'm gonna end it off here, guys. Next time we'll go in Triet, get the scene, get a title for a character, and move on with the next dungeon. I want to thank you all for watching. If you liked this video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Leave a comment. Again, thank you all for watching. And remember, guys, stay wicked.